Well, good afternoon. It's Monday and it's the start of another weekly vlog. And by the time you see this, it won't seem like this is the case, but I literally haven't picked up the camera for a week because last week was the week that I did my lives. Sorry about the light. Camera doesn't like that window, I don't think. There we are, that's better. Yeah, I haven't picked up the camera for a week and it feels quite nice to be back to it. I think I said when I was doing the lives last week that it felt like I kept feeling during the week like, oh, where's my camera? I just need to pick that up and pick it up and share that in the weekly vlog. And it was quite alien not to be filming after doing so every week all year so far. This you're going to see later than usual. So far this year I have been filming Monday to Friday, and then you see the video the following Sunday, so only 2 days between finishing filming and you getting to see it. You're in the kitchen cupboard, don't fall off. I've ordered a new camera. I'm going to have to be far more careful about where I put it. Should be coming tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now is film a week and you will see it the following Sunday. So I'm going to start working a week behind. Several different reasons for this, which I won't bore you with because none of them are in the least bit interesting, but just basically giving myself that extra bit of time to get the videos ready and to you, type of thing. So I'm going to be working a week behind from now on, which means that what you'll see this Sunday, but you'll have seen it already because it will be last Sunday by the time you see this, and I don't even need to do that. Let me show you. Let's go in the garden briefly. I want to show you what we did at the weekend. I say we, what Ashley did. My idea though. So this is what I can see from my kitchen window. My kitchen window is here, where we were just now, and this whole bed was all full of big shrubs, big woody shrubby tree things, and Ashley cut most of them down. They're all a bit past their best, and now I've got a glorious view. Rather than just being able to see to here, I can see all the way down the front garden, which is so nice. I really like it. It's made such a difference from the kitchen. All my little flowers, my spring flowers are looking lovely as well. Look at those tiny daffodils. The tulips haven't come out yet, but they're going to flower shortly. You can see the buds in there. And these are lilies that we planted last year that should come up for the summer. But yeah, I'm really happy with all my lovely spring flowers. They do make me smile every day when I look at them. And also my magnolia's looking quite splendid as well. So we've ordered a monkey puzzle tray for down here, for over there I think. It's only going to be little when it goes in. Always wanted to have a monkey puzzle tray, and we were planning, my cat Reg died last year, those of you who have been with me for a long time will remember, and we wanted to get a tree for him to spread his ashes underneath, so that is where, once that's in, we will put his ashes underneath that, so that will be nice. And in here, this other gap here, we're going to leave these and see if they sort of grow back a little bit more bushy. That's the plan. I can't remember what they are. I'm bloody hopeless at plants. But in here is a palmy looking thing. We went to the garden centre on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know, Sunday I think, and we saw this palmy looking thing that both of us, sorry about that, my battery died mid-flow. Anyway, I think I'd finished telling you about the gardening stuff. As I said, it's Monday, it's lunchtime. I've done my mile on the treadmill this morning. I've been out and done my lake walk as well. I've dropped off my parcels. I've done my eBay listings and some relists. I've filmed and edited a video for my Patreon channel. That's done. And this afternoon, my plan is to declutter my wardrobe. I did do some at the weekend. I did my loungewear and pyjamas, which sounds like not much, but I did get rid of an awful lot of stuff. So I'm going to attempt to do at least one wardrobe, possibly two this afternoon. That's my plan. So yes, I'm going to stop and have some lunch now because it's about 1 o'clock and I am hungry. So yeah, time for lunch. This pile is the contents of 2 of my wardrobes. Things have got a little out of control, I feel. It's bloody massive. Look, you can see, I'll show you from the other side of the bed so you can get an idea of just how big it is. I seriously need to go through this and be brutal. Brutal, I tell you. Right. Also, side note, lovely new clothes from New Look have just arrived, which I think I might do a very mini try-on haul video. I think I might do that. Maybe for later this week. Wasn't going to do anything this week, but as the clothes are here, yeah, so I'm going to make a start on going through this, and I really do want to be brutal. That is such a good way of clearing out your wardrobe, honestly, just throwing it all on the bed and then you have to go through it, don't you? I feel like I've been quite good. I feel like I've achieved with that. This whole pile down here is needing a wash. Some of it's going, it just needs a wash before it goes, and yeah, that's just the washing pile. And then this all hanging up on the mirror, look at all that, that is all going. I'm quite pleased with that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. Sure, there must be more than 30. Yeah, there are. I've put other ones underneath. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased with that, all of them. So I'm going to go through this lot, sort it into what I can sell and what needs charity shopping. Look at how good my wardrobe looks now. This is my main sort of everyday wardrobe. And I've colour cut. At the end here is sort of short dresses, sort of tunic-y type dresses. And then we go into tops, and I've gone from black to grey to blue to green, beige, orange, pinks and whites and prints. Then I've got jeans and jeggings. Then I've got other trousers. Then I've got a couple of longer sort of midi dresses there. And then jackets at the end there. Some of this is only lightweight jackets. The rest of my jackets are downstairs in the cloakroom, utility room. Don't know what we call that really. Won't be for much longer because it will be being knocked down soon and rebuilt. But yeah, I feel like that's much more manageable now. That's a good job done. So yeah, I'm going to sort through that, make a charity pile to add to the massive pile of stuff waiting to go to charity shop when they reopen, and sort out the rest that I'm going to sell. Right, good job done. Pleased with that. It's about 5:30 and tonight's dinner is, thanks to my former organised self, a homemade chicken chilli. Is in there. We're going to have that with some nachos, I think, or possibly some rice if Ashley comes in and wants rice. Not sure yet. In the meantime though, if you can hear that noise, that's the air fryer. I've got 2 slices of bacon in the air fryer, and I am going to make some little mini crustless quiches, which are very good for my diet. Just got some things that need using out. There's a pepper there, there's a bit of feta cheese, I don't know if that's alright or not. There's half a leek there, there's some mushrooms in there, and they're all really at the point that they need to be used up straight away. So I'm going to chop the vegetables up finally and just fry them off very briefly just to get them going, and then chop up the bacon once that's cooked, and then cover it with beaten egg, and hey presto, in half an hour I shall have some quiches. So I've got 4 large beaten eggs here with some black pepper in. I've got my vegetables fried off a little bit here. They've got some Italian herb seasoning and garlic powder in, and I've also got some bacon chopped up, and cooked bacon that is, and some feta just crumbled. And I'm going to mix it all together with the eggs and pop it into here, which I've sprayed with Frylight. And here they are, all done. They've risen quite nicely actually. Right, I'm just going to wait for those to cool and then pop them into the fridge. Pop them out of there and pop them into the fridge. And that's tomorrow's breakfast, or possibly tomorrow's lunch sorted. Pleased about that, and I've used up all those bits out of the freezer as well. I've got more new glasses from Select Specs. Don't think I like these ones quite so much on me. But, God, my hair's a sight, isn't it, today? Quite like the colour. I'm not entirely sure that I like the shape quite so much on me. Or perhaps it's just that the tortoiseshell ones suit me better. I don't know. Anyway, they're only like a tenner or something. Bargain. Right. Nothing else planned for the evening. Ashley's late home from work tonight because they're absolutely up the wall, busy, which is good. We haven't got a series to watch at the moment. We just watched Bloodlands on the BBC iPlayer, which was good but annoying ending with everything not tied up as I would have liked it to be. And what else have we watched? We're still watching. We're watching the newest series of Below Deck, and yeah, we need something new to watch now. I have got a list somewhere of all the recommendations that you guys left for us, so I will go through that and see if I can find us something to start watching. Good morning, it's Tuesday. How are we all doing? Quite pleased with my makeup today. I'm still doing my eyeshadow palette thing. Do you remember that I started it before Christmas, and I'm going through every single eyeshadow palette and using every single colour, and I don't know if I'm halfway through yet or not. Suffice to say, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I've done my walk on the treadmill. Oh God, I've just come into my bedroom and realised the bed's not made. Actually, I want to change the sheets, so I'll do that. Yeah, I've done my walk on the treadmill, I've done my parcels, I've dropped the parcels off, been to the parcel shop in the post office. I've just done some eBay listings. What else have I done? I think that's about it. It is 10:42 and I'm about to film the the new look try on with the things that arrived yesterday. I'm quite excited to do it because there's some nice bits there. So yeah, I'm just about, I guess I'll have to make the bed before I do that, because actually if I angle the camera right, you might not be able to see the bed, so I could get away with doing it afterwards. Let's give that a try. Right, try on video is filmed. You will have seen it by the time you see this, but I think my favourite of the bunch was the little red ditzy print dress. I can definitely see myself wearing that at some point soon. Exciting news vlog. We are going out on Saturday night. We're going over to a friend's house for an outside barbecue. It is going to be cold, but now we're allowed to meet in gardens. Very excited about that. Definitely won't be wearing my dress for that. There will definitely be layers and fleeces and blankets, but cannot wait. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it like it's a fortnight in the Caribbean. I texted my friend and said that to her last night. I'm looking forward to Saturday night like it's a fortnight in the Caribbean. And she texts back, one thing this pandemic has really taught us to do is appreciate the little things. And it's true, isn't it? I feel like, yeah, I can't remember ever being so excited about a night out at a friend's house for a barbecue in the cold in April, but who cares? Just social contact and seeing people. Lovely. Anyway, I'm going to get changed back into my normal clothes, tidy up some of this lot, and go and edit this video that I've just made, I guess. Just a quick Liberty Advent Calendar update. Remember that perfume I got, Santal 33 by Le Labo? I don't know if you can see that. Not for me. When I first put it on, it smells like dog's wee. I don't know why. Can't remember if I liked it when I first tried it, when the calendar came out, but when I got it in the calendar. But yeah, really not getting on with it at all. I've tried it a couple of times and it's just not my bag. So it's off elsewhere. Didn't realise how late it was. It's 1:30 and I haven't had any lunch. And I'm feeling like I think I might go and get myself a sandwich from Marks and Spencer's, the Marks and Spencer petrol station one. And do you know why I think that? Because I need to get, I actually think it because I fancy a sandwich from Marks and Spencer's, truth be told. But I also need to get some petrol. So I think I'm going to pop out and do both of those things. Get some petrol, get myself a sandwich. I'm quite excited about it. Honestly, the things that excite us these days. Just put clean sheets on my bed, so I'm already excited about going to bed tonight. Clean sheets are just the best thing ever, aren't they? I have no idea how many skips we've had since we moved into this house, but I'm guessing it must be several £1,000s worth. And here's another one. My new vlogging camera has arrived. I'm excited. Good morning, it's Thursday. We've got a bit of Tina Turner going on in the car, and we come to Marks and Spencer's. Better go or I'll be copyrighted. Feel like I'm having a proper day out today. Been to Marks and Spencer's, done some shopping. Now I've come to the range to look at stuff for my cloakroom in the conservatory. I want a basket for storage, and I want some sort of fake plant or flowers in a pot type thing. So I thought I'd come out while I was over this way in Torquay. So it's about 9:15, I think. And it's quite nice and quiet here. So I probably won't film in the shop today because we're still meant to be in lockdown. But yeah, I'll let you know what I find. It feels like the longest time since I came into a proper shop for a browse, and I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the amazing lovely stuff. So nice. Oh my god. Well, it was quite a good shopping trip into the range. Sorry about your strange position. I realised that it's not ideal, me being hidden behind the steering wheel. I just want to gel my hands. The range was good in terms of I got exactly what I was looking for, so that was good. And an extra thing as well, which I'll show you all when I get home. Well, I'll show you all of when I get home. But the woman at the checkout, I've had a couple of bad experiences recently with really rude shop staff. The woman, my shopping was £39 something, and I paid with a £50 note, and she went, first of all, she sighed heavily and rolled her eyes when I handed her the £50 note. Then she shrieked to a colleague, "Can you check this? I've got another of these £50 notes." I was like, oh my god, someone less assertive than me could have been really embarrassed and, you know, upset by that. And then she went on to say, she looked at me and she went, "The bank shouldn't give out these notes, it's blimmin' ridiculous." Made me feel like a criminal, sending someone off to check it as well. "Can you check this to make sure it's all right?" Honestly, if they have a policy whereby they have to check £50 notes, that's absolutely fine, not a problem. Oh, she also said to me, "You'll have to have your change all in pound coins because that's all I've got." And I said, "That's fine." She said that at the very beginning. I said, "That's fine, not a problem." And she didn't end up giving it to me in pound coins. She gave me two £5 notes, so she was obviously lying at the beginning. But honestly, what is up with people? I realise it's a pandemic and they've probably had some horrible customers to deal with and all that, but don't start with me just because I want to pay for my shopping with perfectly legal tender, you know? Honestly, what is up with people? Anyway, that rant is over. Other than that, it's been a good day so far. I'm now going to head home via Ashley's office to drop something off and to go via Iceland as well to pick up some of the... Have you tried the TGI Friday snack range from Iceland? We had the jalapeno pepper stuff with cream cheese last week, and they are I love that that's one of my favourite snacks. Sainsbury's used to do them, and Tesco's. They do them intermittently now. I think it's like a Christmas thing or seasonal, and they haven't been as good recently. They've been really disappointing, and the Iceland ones are lovely. The TGI ones are the best that I've tried for ages. So going to pick up some of those and some chicken wings for Ashley because he likes the chicken wings. Will's coming home tomorrow, which is exciting as well. Looking forward to that. I've just walked up through town. It feels like the world is coming back to life. It's lovely. And so many shops sort of opening. The charity shops have got people in them and they're changing their window displays and stuff, and various shops sort of getting ready to reopen. And this little cafe here, which is lovely, it's just round the corner from Ashley's office, has just reopened. Just to show you how nice it is inside. It's just reopened for takeaway. I know them quite well in there because they're around the corner from Ashley's office. And yeah, it's just really nice to see the world coming back to life a little bit. Right, it's time I went home. I feel like I've had a full-on day out now. So while I was out, God, I look hot and sweaty. That was what 4 trips up the stairs does to you with all your shopping. While I was out, I had a WhatsApp from Ashley telling me that the Wanderer has returned after a long winter in the garden. Hello, Fred. How are you? Hello, mate. Long time no see. Look at the state of you. Once you've woken up a bit, we'll give you a little bath, I think. That tortoise is a bugger. He will not hibernate in a box. Ashley got a box all ready for him last winter. He stopped eating, as normal, in like October time, maybe towards the end of October, and we had him in the conservatory in a box, and Ashley bought special hypoallergenic pet hay and all that jazz, and he would not go in it. We put him in it on its side at night and he would not go in it, and all he wanted to do was go outside. So we let him come outside, and the little bugger buried himself here. Buries himself right down. We didn't know where he was. He buried himself right down at night. Don't know how deep he goes, but quite deep. And you can't see as well where they've buried themselves. It's so clever. I don't know how they do it. He's done it so many times. I don't know why we get surprised about it. And despite extensive searching, Ashley couldn't find him. And he's just reappeared this morning, just waking up from his hibernation. So he's in there. I don't suppose he'll eat yet. It takes him a few days to acclimatise and warm up. So I'll give him a little bath tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. And yeah, looks like he might have eaten a little bit actually. I think he might have done, you know. Filthy bugger. Anyway, nice to see him back. My kitchen's an absolute train wreck, but luckily, I was just about to apologise for the state of it, but you can't see the mess because it's all down here. You cannot see it at this angle. That's clever of me, isn't it? Not deliberate, I should say. Just going to show you what I've bought. Lots of lovely things. Really felt like things were getting a little bit more normal today. I know it's still lockdown, but people were getting ready for normality. It felt like it was nice. Got some fresh live mussels from the local fishmongers, just because I walked past and I saw them and I fancied some mussels, so they will be nice. I don't know if we'll have those tonight or tomorrow, but they'll be very nice. I went and got these that I talked to you about. These are the TGI jalapeno bites, which are lovely, and I also got some chicken wings for Ashley. He's a big chicken wing fan. Me not so much. And I also got their barbecue ribs to try. Again, Ashley's more of a rib fan than me. I'm not big on ribs. Right, just let me go and actually, also in Iceland, I got 2 packs of white rolls, 2 for £1, possibly for hot dogs sometime over Easter. Will is coming home tomorrow. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but I may have done, I may not. Then I popped into Boots and I got a big can of Elnet hairspray, extra strong hold. Favourite hairspray, actually it's not my favourite hairspray. My favourite hairspray is the Aveda one, but it's over 20 quid a can and I just won't pay that anymore. Got myself a little miniature Garnier Micellar Rose Water makeup remover. I think it's a makeup remover. Yes. I haven't tried this rose water version before and I like the size for when we're available, when we're able to go and stay in places again, go to places, perfect travel size. I also picked up little Wet n Wild eyeshadow quad because it was in Boots and I liked the colours and it was £3.99 and I just liked it. Didn't really need another eyeshadow, did I? But hey, made me happy. Then I went to Marks and Spencer's and I bought 2 bunches of £1 daffodils because it's Easter. Must get my Easter tree out later. Some reduced fat crisps, ready salted. They are for me. biggest packet, bigger than my head, of cheese tasters for Ashley. These are his all-time favourites. Some of these Marmite cheese slices, I really like these. These are, like the fact they're portioned as well. That is good for me from a point of view of weight loss. I mean, cheese isn't the healthiest thing. However, they come in slices. Slices are slices, a portion. Know what I mean? I've got a quiche Lorraine for some point over Easter. I got some orange juice because we've run out. Smooth, not bitty, because Ashley doesn't like bits in his orange juice. I got some giant hot, what are they called? Posh dogs. I don't know why they're called posh dogs. Ashley and William both like a hot dog, as the rolls are from Iceland, as you saw, to go with those. These have got American style smoky seasoning. I got some asparagus. I got some plain tortilla wraps. I got some of the nacho chili cheese dip, which is Will's favourite. He really likes that. I got some chicken bacon and sweet corn sandwich filler, which also goes really nicely in a jacket potato. And I got their 3 for £7 deli snacks. Got chorizo slices with potato. This is a really nice one. Can you tell I'm letting loose a bit diet-wise over Easter? Anchovy fillets. Ashley loves these. I quite like these. They're not like the tinned anchovies. I don't like tinned anchovies. These are like what they call bocarones in Spain, I think. Yeah, yummy. And some curried coronation chicken bites. Was that everything from Marks's? No, it wasn't. I got salt and vinegar crisps for Will, because they're his favourite. I got some hot cross buns. Not for me, I'm not a massive fan of hot cross buns, although I did like those Marmite ones. They were blooming delicious. A small sourdough loaf. Oh, that was interesting. Some hand balm, almond milk and vanilla hand balm. I thought that looked interesting. My hands are really dry at the moment. And I got a don't buy Easter eggs because I object to the amount of packaging. So I got, well, those two for Easter. However, then I looked at the plastic tubs and thought, it's probably just as bad as Easter eggs, really, isn't it? But I will probably keep those plastic tubs because they've got good lids and they're the sort of things that you can use for storage, aren't they? And then finally some pretzel thins. I like those, they're very nice. They're baked, not fried, and they're 88 calories per serving, which is quarter of a bag. Quarter of a bag isn't very much. 88 calories for quarter of a bag, but they're very tasty. Right, I guess I better put all this lot away. Oh, I also got a French stick from Marks and Spencer's. Right, I'm going to put all this lot away, and then I will show you what I got for my cloakroom revamp. This whole segment has been filmed over a series of about, or a length of about 2.5 hours. I keep unpacking bits, filming, going and putting them away, then getting distracted and doing something else, or taking a phone call, or all sorts of random stuff. So still unpacking my shopping now, nearly 1 o'clock, 12:51. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you the bits I got from the range finally for my cloakroom in the conservatory. I got a wooden hexagonal hanging mirror. You can see straight into the cupboard. You can see yourselves in the cupboard now. Thought that would be nice. I don't think there's a mirror in there, so no, there's not a mirror in there. I'm 90% certain. How do I not know if there's a mirror in there? Shows how often I visited. Anyway, I thought that would sort of make it a little bit more modern, and got a sort of a nice rustic vibe about it, which I thought was suitable for conservatory. And I decided to solve the problem of the tiny sink, which the soap wouldn't stand on, if you remember from the last video. I'll link it up here if you haven't seen it. With this was only the mirror was £9.99. You probably saw it because it had a sticker on. This is a set of 3 little shelves in similar wood to the mirror, like bookend shelves. And I'm going to use one of these for They're not very wide at all, you see. That's my hand for how wide they are, which is perfect, 'cause it's a tiny little room. And if I put one of these up, when I say I mean Ashley, obviously. I am not a putter up of shelves in this house. It will, what am I trying to say? It will hold like a soap and a hand cream or whatever, or a little candle maybe, perhaps a candle and a soap. So I thought that would be good, that would solve that problem and add a bit of decor as well. And then I got this, it's fake obviously. This is to go on the shelf behind the loo. This was $10.99 and it's fake herbs. I thought that would be nice. If that doesn't go well, sorry, I've got another fake plant that I can switch for it that I've already got. Think this may be a little on the short side, might need something taller, but we shall see. And then I got this storage box, which is actually a set of 3 storage boxes, which I think was $7.99. It's got a grey one in there. I assumed they would all be the same colour, but that is good, I like that. To keep like spare loo rolls and cleaning stuff again on the shelf above the loo. And I think Ashley's going to paint the back wall of it for me yellow, the same yellow as we've got painted the rest of the conservatory, if we still got some yellow paint and if it hasn't gone off, because it's about 7 years since we painted the conservatory. It was the first thing we did when we moved in. Anyway, that's enough waffle for the moment. I'm going to go and have some lunch, I think, and then tidy up a bit more. My parcel shop that I go to, it's now 1:20, and I've got to go and put my watch on charge, because for some reason it didn't charge last night. Anyway, the parcel shop, I go to 2 local parcel shops very regularly, and the one in town, I know that it's a dry cleaners, and I know the lady who works in there very well. She's been working a lot of extra hours since she came back to work because of staff on furlough. And she told me earlier this week she was really looking forward to this weekend because they were closed Friday, Monday, and she booked the Saturday off, so she had a 4-day weekend. Anyway, I've noticed that when I went in today that they had a board outside saying open Friday and Monday 10 till 4, and I said to her, I thought you were closed. And you know, she said that they told her last night, head office had told her last night that she had to work Friday and Monday because they were going to open, and used the excuse of she would be helping the staff who are on furlough because they're on furlough and it meant that they would get more business, so they'd be more likely to keep their jobs, type of thing. I'm paraphrasing, but basically guilted her into it. Well, that's really bad, really bad. She's such a nice lady, and she's been there a long time, and she's very, what's the word, I feel like she does everything for the company really well. Conscientious, that's the word I'm looking for. Sorry, I'm just putting my toes down. And I feel like it's really taking advantage. I don't like it at all. You know, I mean, obviously I'm only getting one side of the story, but I've no reason to disbelieve her. I think she's she's always been very pleasant. I don't see why she would lie about it. But yeah, just guilting your staff who are already going above and beyond to cover for furloughed stuff. And don't get me wrong, I'm sure they get paid for it, but you know, guilting them into doing extra hours that with hardly any notice. Don't think it's on really. I think it's a bit rubbish. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I suppose you can probably guess anyway. Right, just another little moan. Good morning, it's Friday, although weirdly it feels like Saturday, and I don't know why I'm saying good morning because it's after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's afternoon, isn't it? It's a very nice day. It's taken a while to warm up, but I think it's the nicest day of Easter, so they say. They talk about snow, although not down here, next week. Freddie's out here, look, having a little sunbathe. How are you, Fred? He's woken up, he's had 2 baths, he's had something to eat, some dandelion leaves and half a cherry tomato, so he's coming out of his hibernation stage, looking a lot cleaner today anyway, so that's nice. I don't think I've got an awful lot to report actually. Will's on his way home, so he'll be here soon. Ashley's down there behind the fir tree in the garden. I have been cleaning window frames in the conservatory and washing down the walls of the little cloakroom because we're going to, or actually he's going to redecorate it. He wanted to do garden stuff today while it's nice weather, but over this weekend, on tomorrow or the next day when it's not such nice weather, he's going to decorate that, so that'll be nice. So I think I'm going to call this a vlog and see you again next week. So I hope everybody's had a lovely week. Yeah, honestly vacant, I'm really vacant. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a lovely week, having a good weekend, and I will see you all in the next one. 1 week at this point until the shops open. 1 more week to go.